basically you're standing still or standing and like looking. You're standing and like looking around. Hello, JDJ. Wait, so that button there is a 180-degree turn. What the fuck? I'm guessing they're going to want me to put this on, right? Let's put that over here. Oh, no. My hand is shaking like hell. Jesus Christ. I wish I could make the keyboard go away. Every time the cursor moves over the top of this window, you get this like fake keyboard appear. Let's do it. Let's do it. The fuck? Right. What the fuck is this thing? Ah! Got a camera. A little scary just trying to pick it up. So we got a, like a camera. So yeah, you can't move, so I guess we're supposed to be, scanning something. Wait, what? Look at that, what's that say? Don't you see it? So that is definitely... Okay, so I guess we're going to be seeing stuff in the, our little cam here that we won't see normally. What does this thing do, though? Are we supposed to spot something in this, too? Oh shit, it's shaking! Is that something over there? Uh-huh. What the fucking thing happened? So this thing started shaking when we were looking at whatever the hell that was. Right, the text has gone now, okay. So I guess we gotta look around until we see this thing start shaking, then it might then we know we're looking in the right place. So we're looking for something that's appearing in here but not outside of the camera. I know, see nothing. I guess we gotta be more patient. Look at the battery, look, the battery's running out. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck is that? Alright. Let me kindle it. That was some weird shit. And can we see this? No, we can't see our hand or anything in this. That's immersion broken, we don't see our hand. What the fuck? That's this thing here, isn't it? Yeah. What happens when the battery dies?
Contact request approved.
What happens when the battery dies? Because it's halfway already. And this thing's fucking... Hang on, this thing's shaking. Oh, what the... Is this thing supposed to protect us? Hi, Mom! Callie is awoken, curse of the witch, endless circles of torment, death begets birth. Okay. There's another piece behind me. Okay. What the hell, man? Oh, we got a camera back. Okay. Battery's charged again. Okay. Oh, we got a... Okay, we got a radio now. We got a radio. We haven't got our little medallion anymore. We got our camera and we got a radio. All right. So I guess we're going to be doing something similar here. We're looking for the whatever's different. Maybe we get a different you get a stronger signal maybe when it's close. There, look. Fuck off. So you can't move, so it's not as if you can walk away from it. Because you're rooted to the spot. You can't move in this game. It's more of an experiment than a game, I think they said. Fuck off. She obviously crossed over because I could see her outside. It's called Obscura. Gimbal? She is the keeper of the woods. The mask was kept profound. You embrace this evil power, souls forever bound. So she just kind of transitioned into the normal realm, I guess. Look at these symbols on my hand. It's interesting. T-bonks, hello. Wait, what? I got a heart and a cross. What? The fuck? Come on, man. So apparently it's out here now. It's What we're gonna do is squeeze our heart out or something. I mean, you can't even, where is it? It's gonna fucking jump out on you, isn't it? You know what it is? It's just gonna just appear right in front of you and make you jump. You can look up. I mean, the heart's kind of... When you hold the button down, it stops beating, right? So I'm not sure what relevance this is. Of course, you don't seem to do nothing with it apart from just hold it up and just... Let's look behind us, just, you know. Oh. Oh, it's shaking now. What? You kind of knew it was going to jump at you, right? To escape from your sin, two mice are aligned. She fulfills her oath, promised the woods in ancient time. I wonder if 218 is going to be important. It might be important. I don't know. Hello, Thunder God. Hey, thank you.
I was hoping you... Thanks again.
Knock on a window? Fuck off. I wouldn't hear it anyway because the sound's quite loud in this. Oh, we're back here again. Oh, okay. We got a torch this time. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not a normal torch. It's probably one that sees spirits and ghoulies. All right. So when we had the when we had the walkie-talkie before, the signal was stronger when it was in front of us or near us. So obviously, whatever this witch is kind of slowly walks or crawls towards you, right? And when she gets close to you, you gotta try to find her. I'm trying to light on you guys. Keep an eye on the battery, I guess. There's nothing going on, man. Where is it? I might have to end up doing a Kimball and getting a third sensor to put behind me, because obviously if you look, when you turn, when it gets to the point where you just get out of the range of the front two, you see, like here is about as far as I can turn, because the arm starts to get... What the fuck? So if I had a third sensor behind me, it would kind of alleviate that. Wait. Whoa. Do a Kimball, yes. And get a third sensor. The fuck, it was down there, man. Did you see it? Did you see that flickering? Whatever the fuck that was? Hello, dear Ghost Trail. Do a Kimball. Well, he bought a third sensor, T-Bunks. Battery's almost run out. Look. Into the crimson portal where your fear fades to woods. The mask was the crown of the unholy god. You don't get it, Gemma? I don't know whatever. I don't get it. It's kind of, I think it's more of a, the game itself says on the page, it's like it's more of an experiment than a game. It's more of like experiment in, it's like tension really, rather than, you know, a game. Right, so we're back with, this is better, right? We like the camera better. So basically, you're going from scene to scene, and this thing's trying to get you, and you've just got to spot it before it gets to you. I think that's all we're doing here, is you've got to spot it before it reaches you, then maybe it'll eat you? I don't know, maybe it'll kill you? I got no idea. It's a neat idea. I like the, I do like the gun, the camera gun thingy. Because with games like this, you kind of want to just instinctively just turn and look around behind you. But as soon as you do that, you can't, you know. Hello, Inglorion. Do you not recommend me going to the shop and buying a Vive? I don't know. I mean, I've got a Rift. I'm guessing the Vive is going to be. I've not had a Vive. I think they both work in a very similar way, but game-wise, oh shit. Fuck off. There are some. We're getting to a point now with VR that there are some decent games out now. I mean, when I got mine, when the Rift launched, same as Kimball, and back the first year, there wasn't a great deal of huge games. I mean, there are some really decent titles. You know, some really good titles. There's a lot of crap as well. Oh, behind us. There's a lot of crap. Well, I think I had like a $200 drop, I think, last week. But yeah, there's a lot of really crappy games out there on Steam. But we've got to a point in development. There's a lot of quite good stuff now. Almost jumped, not quite, but almost. Shatter your soul until nothing remains. Become one with her and never to reincarnate. I mean, like. I said, I got a Rift. I mean, the climb is very good. Super Hot in VR is also very, very good. Wilson's Heart, which is a kind of a spooky game, that was also that's also pretty awesome. Res Evil, yeah. I've not obviously not played it because it's not out on PC till next year. I totally didn't look at the game in normal desktop mode, thinking in a year from now when it comes out in VR, maybe I'll look at it then. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, I don't think there's really there's not a huge difference between the two. I don't think. I mean, Rift and Oculus now, it's not in this generation. I mean, maybe by the time you get when they bring out the V2s, the next generation, in like a year or two, then there might be a big difference. But now there's the only real difference is some games. I mean, like Oculus have obviously got some games they're trying to tie to their platform, but you can use Revive to play them on a Rift, and Vive have got they've got a few that are Vive titles, but you can still play them on the Rift with a little bit of modding or hacking, I should say, exi modding. For instance, like Bethesda are bringing out like Fallout VR, like Doom and Skyrim, and they're going to be exclusive to the Vive. But I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get a mod and play them on the Rift. I hope so, because I want to check out Fallout in VR, man. I really do. What the fuck is that thing? Is this okay? So, is this bright? No, fuck my eyes. That wasn't a good idea. That was not a good idea. Oh, that's right, Kimball. Yeah, there's been rumours about that, haven't there? I've kind of started reading a few rumours about HTC thinking about selling off the Vive. It was worth a test, right? Come on, you bitch. Where are you? Come on. She's just going to appear right in front of my face again. And yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by motion sensors. I know when the Rift first came out, it didn't have any like motion controls, but you got them now. You got these touch controls. When they first came out, you never had these for the Rift. They came out about 6 months or so after they launched. So until the point the touch controllers were out, the Vive definitely had the advantage because it had the motion controllers, if that's what you mean. But it does have them now. You mean the sensors? Yeah, okay. So yeah, when you can get, I mean, I've only got 2 sensors at the moment, which are in front of me, but you can get additional ones, place a third one behind you to get full 360. I don't have full 360 because I don't have a sensor behind me. Oh shit. There she is. Alright, Kim, you may have got me that time. Hang on, we haven't got anything wet running down our legs. Child of the wood, trees whisper your name. Tanava's arrival, black as flame. Despite the amulet, Kelly Harvest souls never escape the circle. The cabin and oars. Maybe that's why we can't move. We're kind of sitting in a circle. Low Ellie. You know what? Yeah. Wait, there's one more behind me. Where's that picture again? The hell is that? Oh, my hands are not shaking, honest. You know what? This is supposed to be the warm-up game to play this first before we jump into Paranormal Activity, because that's supposed to be pretty spooky. This one I wasn't sure about, but jump scares, man. Oh, it's a nice place. What a lovely house. I mean, what a wonderful house, right? Is this where we live? Is this where we're staying? Fucking bed, holy shit. I bet it doesn't get much action in that bed. Right, so same again. We gotta wander around with this radar, try to pick up the signal of the witch. Gotta watch the battery on the back, because battery runs out, we're fucked. So I think, as I said, in each of these scenes, what I think it seems to be doing is this mob is here somewhere, slowly moving towards you, and you're kind of trying to find out where. Hello, Loki. Uh-oh. She would be hiding behind the fucking chat window. Is she gonna appear in the window? Where's she gone? Have you seen a VR treadmill? Not... Yeah, not myself. But that would be kind of neat. I mean, I would love somehow to, well, maybe not specifically treadmill as such, but I do have... You probably can see... Oh, there it is. The fuck? What? You can see it? So yeah, so as Kimbo was saying, Glory... When you buy the Rift, you get two sensors, which I've got them in front of me, like, each side to do which is like 180 tracking. You can get a third one, which is what Kimball said he's picked up, so you can get to put behind you to get like proper 360. But you notice, I mean, it does work a little bit behind. I mean, I reach behind and pick this up, but it doesn't work perfect until you get the third. But both of them, I mean, they're both very good. They're both very similar nowadays. I mean, tech-wise, they're very similar. I think it's just down to preference, really, in Glory. The witch's curse to be... What? Yeah, let me read it, you bastard. I'm too busy jabbing. In lonely depression in the old woods, heard the cries she was saved by the mask, that salvation had a price. But yeah, that sort of stuff you get from... If you get a look at Oculus Direct, you see that... You can see all that stuff. Maybe it's a bit harder to find them in, like, third-party sites. I don't know, I can walk... There's a couple of stores over here that you can walk into and pick up a Rift or a Vive. Or the Rift, I know for sure, you can pick up over the counter, but I don't know if they sell the extra sensors over the counter where they sell, in a brick-and-mortar store, if you know what I mean. But in the Oculus store themselves, it's all listed there, right? But I don't think all of the, all of the resellers have, like the brick and mortar resellers have all of the accessories. Well. It's shaking a lot when I put it here, right? Come on, bitch, where are you? There, look, come in!
Finally! I was hoping you'd beep.
Thank you. Thank you. Shit, my camera's not working. Quick. Uh-oh. There. It's gonna be behind me again. What? Kim was a ginger? What? Kelly. Oh, message deleted. I saw what you said, T-Bunks. You know what? Maybe that's why he shaves his head, because to hide it. I mean, if you was a ginger, you don't really want to. Gingers are cool. I know some cool gingers. Granted, it's gingers are neat. Gingers are people too. Gingers are people too. I'm trying to save my batteries. I'm just... Wait for this thing to start moving, then we can turn the camera on, right? Man, come on. Where the fuck is it? Come on, where is it? Uh-oh. The fuck? You know what? I want to scratch my nose. God damn it! I can't. I can't. Uh-oh. The battery's nearly run out. I gotta save the battery. Saving the battery means you're gonna get jumped on. You know, this is kind of a jump scare in the making. fuck is it? It's probably waiting for the battery to run out and it's going to just go... It's going to splat you. And what happens if the battery does run out? You're fucked, really, isn't it? Oh. Battery, look. Battery's dead. Now what? We just stand here until we get jumped. We can hit her on the head with it, I suppose. Obviously getting closer, look, you can tell. She sacrificed the other witches. A Tana's daughter, a fateful ties for all the souls to harvest in the night's blood-haunted eyes. No, not that one, that one. The mask bears ancient power. Taken from the dream by Cali's hand, he will return still awaiting in the aeons. Okay. Don't grab you! It's hard not to. Put you up there. Where'd it go? I've got a torch and a cross. Right. See, it looks like was it like 4 different environments, and you got like a combination of about 5 different things you can use. Interesting experiment, right? The one thing with this, with having the headset on, is like, oh my god, it gets hot in here, man, because obviously the headset's flush against your face to stop it moving around, but I'm sure it's pretty sweaty in there, if you know what I mean. Just gotta wait around until it comes. It's pretty neat though. It's a neat little game. I don't know how much there is to it story-wise, but I think we've pretty much seen what the game is. Oh, Kimball, did you look at that? When I rigged this thing back up yesterday, I did notice on the Oculus Store they had a couple of new interactive movies. There was one of a little where you played a little robot that had Jeff Goldblum in it. Did you look at that? Because I'm really curious about that. I'm really curious to check it out. You play a little toy robot. And Jeff Goldblum stars in it. What are these? They're not really. It's like a... I mean, they're lighter than the gamepad. Oh. Outcast in the woods, trees hearken her wail, white masks shams salvation, her sorrow leads the way. Not really. I mean, it's not especially. glitches. Uh-oh. Hang on, what? We got a heart and a medallion? Do you want this? Yeah, I think the PSVR is a bit lower res compared to like the Vive and the Rift. I think Rift and the Vive are, you know, are on par. The PSVR is a little bit less. They obviously had to drop the res a little bit just to get the the FPS up. You know, the FPS you would need, because obviously the PlayStation's a bit the fuck? Save me, medallion! I don't know what you're for. Save me! Save me! And what are you supposed to do? You just stand there and wait for it to get to you. Take it! Take it! I don't want it! I mean, not if it's done properly. In Glory, not if you're done properly. Because most VR games are done. They're done with like a set with like a fully like 3D environment. So no matter where you look,